Hi, I am Sharlene from the International Macrobiotics School, and today I want to share with you my top 5 reasons why I love macrobiotics. Now, since discovering macrobiotics in my early 20s, it has been such a blessing in my life, and I want to share with you my top 5 reasons why. So let's get straight to it. Now, number 1, macrobiotics has taught me how to use food as a tool for personal growth and development. Now, it's literally been to me like personal development in food form. When I discovered macrobiotics, I read a book called The Hip Chicks Guide to Macrobiotics, and it sounded so great and made so much sense. But it wasn't until I signed up for a 5-day course at the Macro School here in Devon, it's called Looking After Your Health, that I realised how deeply transformative this approach to diet and lifestyle really is. I started to see how I could use food to help me better myself and grow in my own personal development. And back in the day, I really needed a lot of it. Since then, I've deepened my understanding through my studies, and I can clearly see how we can use food to either mask and avoid dealing with our stuff, or on the other side of that, how we can use food to help us look at, more deeply at what needs shifting and transforming in our lives. And macrobiotics has really helped me to do the latter. Okay, so reason number 2. This one follows on from number 1, as macrobiotics has been such a powerful tool for helping me to identify and understand my own strengths, weaknesses and imbalances. And now I have a very good understanding of what foods and things in life are going to weaken me and what is going to help to nourish and support me. So macrobiotics is so good at being able to see where we're currently at and how we can use food to really transform to get to where it is we want and need to be. So this is such a powerful way of understanding our health and diet, and it really gives me so much confidence and understanding. Before I found macrobiotics, I used to feel so much fear around not fully understanding my body and the different symptoms that I would experience. I also didn't understand why I'd feel certain ways after eating different foods. But now with the knowledge and the wisdom of macrobiotics, I can see and understand so clearly now, and I feel so empowered with knowing how I can understand how to really change my condition. Now, my third reason for loving macrobiotics is because it is so much about awakening ancient wisdom. It feels like so much about macrobiotics is wisdom that our ancestors knew, that they knew about, and somehow it has become lost and forgotten. So when I discovered macrobiotics, it was like finding this beautiful, precious treasure. And I couldn't believe that no one had ever taught me this stuff before, and was just so blown away by all of the truths that macrobiotics uncovers. Okay, reason number 4. I adore macrobiotics because it is such a holistic approach to our food, lifestyle and well-being. Now, every other diet I know of, apart from Ayurveda, which is another form of ancient wisdom, it doesn't take into account all of our different bodies, the physical, the emotional, the mental, the spiritual, and macrobiotics does this so beautifully. It was so powerful for me to understand how my upbringing was contributing to my current condition and food choices, and how my food choices going forward could be so influential in my growth and healing. And when I came across macrobiotics, I was suffering from anxiety and all kinds of other issues. I was very depleted physically, very out of my body emotionally, and my relationship to the divine felt very out of balance. Now, coming to the International Macrobiotics School was such a gift because I believe it's one of the only schools in the world that truly looks so deeply at the emotional, mental and spiritual as well. And I had this really embodied experience at the school, guided so beautifully by the teachers here, and it was just so incredibly holistic. It felt like no stone was left unturned in my wellness, and it was amazing to receive such a thorough and holistic assessment of who I was, where I'd come from and where I was going. I think this approach makes it such a robust and special gift when it comes to our health and well-being and our healing, and learning how our food choices affect all of those different bodies and how all of those different bodies affect our food choices. It's just so incredibly empowering. Okay, finally, reason number 5, or should I say my 5th top reason, because I've got many more reasons why I love macrobiotics. It's that macrobiotics has helped me to transform my consciousness, and it continues to do so. On this journey, I've become present to the potent powers contained within whole foods, and it's as though these foods literally contain the essence of the divine within them. And through eating them on a daily basis, I really feel like my consciousness has transformed and changed. I've really witnessed myself and the way that I think about and understand myself and the world and my connection to all things shift and transform, and I feel like I've opened up to a deeper connection to the divinity inside and outside of myself, and I really give credit to Macrobiotics for this, because without it I feel like I would have remained stuck and fixed in certain beliefs and views of the world. In my experience, I've really seen how changing our food can really change our consciousness, and when we change our diet to one that includes an abundance of whole plant foods, it changes how we think and view and understand the world. And this has been such a blessing for me, and all of those other reasons as well and more, which is why I'm just so deeply grateful for Macrobiotics. Now, how about you? What do you love about Macrobiotics? I'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below and let me know. What are some of your top reasons why you love Macrobiotics, or what it is that is drawing you to Macrobiotics?